Hey, yo, what's the deal? Miss your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording right now, it is 5:49 p.m. But the upload time is, 11:30 p.m. July 31st, 2025. Now, I mean, as we enter the middle of the summer, right? This is the pure middle of the fucking summer. July 31st and August, July 31st and August 1st. Now, I mean, Leo season. No disrespect to Leos, but I can't fuck with y'all. Now, I cannot fuck with Leos at all. You know what I mean? Like, let me tell you something, right? I dated this Leo, beautiful girl, but her attitude, boy. I dated this girl named Eleanor, right? This is like, we're talking about like almost 20 years ago. Yes, almost 20 years ago. Now, I mean, she dark skinned, everything, but her attitude, boy, man. And we used to pipe. You know what I mean? Like, her pussy stunk. I'm sorry, B. I'm sorry. Like, she used to be in, there was a shelter, like, right there on Eastern Parkway and Ralph called Renaissance, where she used to be. And, but enough about that. You know what I mean? Speaking of shit that stinks, right? It seems like the Forbidden Door concept from AEW stinks at this point. Remember back in the days, damn, I can't believe I'm saying this. Back in the days, in the early inception of AEW, back in 2019, 2020, when they had Forbidden Door, right? And it was it wasn't a unique concept, but it was basically AEW's way of saying, anyone can enter. Like, we work with all promotions and such, right? Because they apparently had the clout, right? They had the clout, so on and so forth, right? With a lot of different promotions. AAA, TNA, AAA, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling. And so you never know who was coming to AEW, right? Because they had all these promotions, that's why they call it the Forbidden Door. Like, people who was not signed to the company creating all these dream matches and shit like that, right? But as years gone by, right? Because, that's a term now that is like, oh man, the Forbidden Door is open with, companies working with other companies and all this other bullshit, right? But it seems like now that concept is dead. That concept from AEW is dead, B. It's dead. It's dead. You know what I mean? And you see now why with them, specifically AEW, when it comes down to a Forbidden Door situation, you really can't trust them. Now, I mean, you really cannot trust AEW, because when they work with people, now it seems like when they work with people, they, all their wrestlers go over, right? And so, I mean, we see this with was it Wrestling Dynasty, where all their wrestlers went over, right? And so people used to get excited about it because they never knew who was going to show up, right? They never knew which superstar was going to come, and stuff like, oh, I'll challenge you and blah blah blah, I mean, you had stars like Matt Cardona. No, I don't think Matt Cardona was not part of it. But you had other stars that, came and such and challenged. Like, I think you had they had the NWA, I think. But no, I don't think so. They never worked with the NWA. AEW never worked with the NWA. They worked with, they work with a couple of promotions, but only like the top ones like AAA and New Japan Pro Wrestling and TNA. But now, right, they fucked that up so much that, it's a dead concept. And oh yeah, remember, WWE used Forbidden Door as a talent scouting system. Cause remember, they got this girl from there, Stephanie Valkyrie. Remember, and I think they also got Julia too. So the concept is dead. The concept is dead, but AEW is still doing it. Like it's no longer fun. A lot of shit that AEW does is no longer fun. It's not, man. Come on, man. It's not. It's not fun because, the fact that AEW's ran this down into the ground. They ran this idea down to the ground to the point where, like, it's you can't do shit. You know what I mean? It's not exciting anymore. It's not. I hate to burst your bubble, but bro, it's not. It's not. You know what I mean? Like, they ran the concept down so much that, there's nothing else that they can do. What are you going to do? You're going to bring people from New Japan Pro Wrestling and says, come on, man. How the fuck is that going to work? Especially when you go over these motherfuckers. Like, they killed New Japan Pro Wrestling's momentum. They did. They truly fucking did. And, and you're going to be excited over Forbidden Door? Come on, man. Come on, B. It's not going to work, man. They need to come up with something else. Shit, WWE does a better Forbidden Door than AEW. Now, I mean, remember when, I think it was Jordan Grace that had the term, the prohibit portal. Remember that? The prohibit portal. Like, come on, B. AEW basically ruined shit down to the ground to the point where you can't do shit. They can't do shit. You know what I mean? They can't do a fucking thing, man. I mean, you can't do shit, B. You can't. It doesn't really, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make fucking sense to keep on going with, with this concept. It doesn't. If you're going to do stuff with this concept, like, who are you going to work, who are you going to get involved? MLW? Come on, man. Who? The NWA? Oh, it's AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling. Like, get the fuck out of here. And you know what? Now thinking about it, I do think that AEW basically ruined New Japan's U.S. expansion. I think they did. I think they flat out destroyed, any momentum for U.S. expansion because not only they took their stars, but there's no guys in there that's going to make you, that's going to, get you hyped. Like, oh, man, New Japan Pro Wrestling is, we can't wait to see New Japan here in the United States. It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. It doesn't. I mean, it really, really doesn't. And who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But again, they're going to keep doing Forbidden Door with what? With the same old, like, you fucked everything up, B. There's nothing great now, man. You know what I mean? This company sucks. The sickos suck. And all you fans who support it suck. I'm about to be out, I got work in the morning. I got to get my Puerto Rican ass up to work. Something that you IWC motherfuckers don't do. I also finished playing Siren for the PS2. I remember playing that a long time ago. I never had a chance to finish it, so I decided to replay it. And man, that anxiety came back to me, bro. But I'm about to be out. I'm definitely going to holler at y'all tomorrow. I will be making videos tomorrow for sure. Because Saturday is SummerSlam. All right, so I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.